YouTube, what's going on? Solution Kicks back with another video. But first things first, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and tap that notification button so you know when I'm dropping highly informative and entertaining video. It's my style of entertainment though. But let's get into it. This is a video that I have remixed, I've chopped up, I've deleted, I've done again, and now this is the final version of the video. My top 10 cops of 2018. Yes, I had to wait, good people, because I've been busy. I've been living life, taking care of business and things like that, and shoes aren't that high on the radar. So let's get into it. First, honorable mentions. I always do honorable mentions, and the first one we're going to get into is this gem of a sneaker right here, the Air Jordan 5 Take Flight. Okay, and I got this sneaker for the super low at the San Marcos outlet, and I was shocked it was in there, and I think I got 30 or 40% off this sneaker, and it retails for quite a bit. It retails for I want to say $299, and they had a suggested retail price of $279. Then it actually was lower than that. It was actually $199, so I think I got these for like $139 if I'm not mistaken. But this was a dope cop that I picked up at San Marcos. So honorable mention number one, pardon me, number two. Honorable mention number one is the DMP pack, the Define the Moment pack, the Converse pack that Jordan Brand released, and obviously Nike owns Jordan Brand and Converse, by the way. So it came with two sneakers. It came with the Alumni 2 and the Fast Break Converse that he wore when he was at UNC. And this sneaker was worn by MJ at an alumni game that was held at UCLA, some All-Stars. And this was a really dope pack. And I think I got this one for $129 as well. Check the video. I believe the retail on this was $299. A lot of people didn't like this pack because of the Converse, but they wanted the Alumni 2. And also the Alumni 2 was sold separately at one point, if I'm not mistaken. I have seen people with this sneaker, but this is more of a collector's item, and I had to put it in because I was shocked that I saw this pack at the Hillsborough clearance store, which is just north of Waco on I-35 North. So the Defining Moment Converse pack, honorable mention number one. So number 10 is actually two sneakers, and this is more of the purchase. This is number 10 because of how I was able to acquire these two sneakers right here. And you're probably looking like the solution, big deal. I see an Air Max 97, and I see a somewhat hyped 270. So here's what happened. The First City Gear store that's been in San Antonio was on WW White, and they were opening a new store not too far from me on Walsham by Foot Locker that I frequent quite a bit. So I was a little curious to see how that new store was going to affect each other. So I went over to talk to the sales rep there, and I've been there before, and he told me, hey, what if I told you if you bought one sneaker, you got one for $1? I said, what if I told you I probably will cop depending on what it is? And he said, well, have a look at the table. We're still bringing stuff out. So I was able to get this sneaker for $150 and this Air Max 97 for $1. Mind blowing. So this was clearly my number 10. I had to include this one in here, and this was a steal. It was a steal. You're talking about $300+ in sneakers right here for the price of one that was on sale. So coming at number 10, my sneaker that I got for $1 and one for on sale, the Obsidian 97 and the Air Max 270. This was really a hype sneaker for a while. People were actually looking for these. Alright, keeping in the flavor of the last post, this sneaker actually appeared on my top 5 most worn sneakers. So it had to appear here because I love this sneaker. This was a really unique release that Nike did, and I was wondering if people were going to really start feeling this sneaker or not. But for the comfort level is insane. And I'm not going to get into the sneaker a whole lot because you saw me talk about it on my other video, but I'm going to give it a quick run. So coming in at number 9 is an Air Max 270 Magenta. Alright, I like to call this purple, they're calling it magenta, but this is a I wear the living goodness out of this sneaker, so it had to make the list. So number 9, Air Max 270 Magenta. All right, you're going to start to see a common theme on my list, and this one starts it off. The outlet. The San Marcos outlet is where I find a lot of sneakers that I pass on initial release, and I wind up copping later because I asked a question. The question is, what do you have in the back? This sneaker was released around All-Star Weekend, and it was limited. It was limited. A lot of people wasn't able to get this sneaker, and they began to speak bad upon it because they were upset, basically. If you look at some of the videos people talk about, they basically trashed this sneaker, then later on they won it. So what is the sneaker? Coming in at number 8 is the Jordan 3 Fly Knit. Why did people hate on this sneaker? Because of the glow-in-the-dark sole. They felt like it was kind of kiddie based. I liked it. I thought it was unique. I like the attention to detail that Jordan brand placed into the Fly Knit. They got the elephant print, the cement print around the heel and on the toe box, and it looks really good. It's actually a very, very luxurious sneaker, if you will, with this really good grade of leather in here on the inside, and they're comfortable as well. Now the catch with this one is it's an 8.5, and some sneakers I can drop down to 8.5, and I was able to do that because of this Fly Knit, and my toes aren't bunching up in here at all. So these are dope. I was able to bag and snag these for the super low. If you want to see how much I got them for, go back and look for this video. I encourage you to watch it. It's a pretty unique video on how I cop these, and yeah, these had to make it at number 8, Fly Knit 3. But number 7 is the Jordan 3 Hall of Fame, aka the Katrinas, and I had to put these in the collection. I did. I have gone back and forth about wearing these. These are straight dead stock. I pulled them out of the box, put them back, pulled them out of the box, put them back, and I just like it. 3s are very clean. They go with a lot of stuff, and it's just a dope sneaker. A lot of people don't like that on the back. They prefer the the Nike Air, which we're going to get into later on. But this is a cool looking sneaker, man. It's dope. It's dope. It goes with a lot. I just haven't brought myself around to wearing the sneaker. So, Air Jordan 3. Coming in at number 6. All right, y'all. So, the Saucony 8500 was a sneaker that I waited. I waited for quite a bit to cop this sneaker, and it originally retails at $110, and I saw it for $99 at Foot Action here in San Antonio. But Foot Action always has their Sauconys for the low for $39.99. But for some reason, these were holding tight, and I kept basically stalking the sneaker, going back and forth, looking at it, because this is a very, very cool sneaker. As you can see, you got the icy blue sole right there. You got the pink speckling in there, and they had an outfit in the window at Foot Action, and I don't wear the stuff that mannequins wear, but that outfit really is what inspired me to go, that's a dope sneaker. They hooked that up properly, and I had to have this. So I know you guys are like, why? But I like what I like. As you can see, I love Saucony. Number 5, Saucony Grid 8500. All right, next up is a sneaker that a lot of people gave a lot of flack because the collaboration, I guess, fell through and it didn't happen, and the price point, and these were a limited general release, so the resale value wasn't what they expected. So coming in at number 4 is the Jordan 4 Raptor, aka Drake name isn't on them 4s. So I passed on them, okay, and they hung around for a little bit due to the hype no longer being on the sneaker, but that's okay. I appreciated that. It just made it more available for other people. So I passed on the sneaker. I didn't think it was worth the $200 due to some of the quality issues. As you can see on the sneaker right here from the overhead shot, you see the glue right in there. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. You see the glue spray, the overruns and stuff like that, and some of the stitching issues that appeared on the sneaker, and that deterred a lot of people from getting them, and the resale value went down because obviously right there, OVO. So number 4, Jordan 4 Raptor. So coming in at number 3, Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year, and this was an amazing steal. I got these for $128 at the Base Exchange on Fort Sam Houston, where I normally strike out a lot on my sneakers, but as of late I've been on fire with these. And y'all know I had a little short-lived beef with the Fort Sam Houston Post Exchange because of what went down with the Concords, and they were able to atone a little bit for these. But the Rookie of the Year has excellent quality on them. A lot of people talk smack about them because the resale value wasn't there, and that's all it was. It was the hype. If people can't make money off the sneaker, they tend to talk down about it, so they avoid it. And the larger size sneakers are still hanging around a little bit, but your more common sizes are gone. These are gone. So these were my number 3. They look dope. I like the wheat color, you know, that light tan, if you will, and they had to make the list. Jordan 1, Rookie of the Year, number 3. So the runner-up for my top cop of 2018 is, it's kind of predictable. You haven't seen it, but you kind of know what's coming, okay? And a lot of people love this sneaker, but Jordan Brand almost killed the vibe on it because of greed. You know how Nike gets. Once they see something that's selling, they just keep bringing it out there. The Jordan 3 Cement. This sneaker is so iconic in hip hop culture, it's ridiculous. You saw my video on it. I talk about how Kid and Play, all the rappers had this sneaker. Ice-T, you name it. It showed up in so many videos. It was insane, and pictures with rappers in it. And it's just a dope sneaker. I had to get this one. If you go back to March, I got mine at the end of March on my birthday as a late birthday gift. They were just there at a new shoe house that opened up in Lock and Terror here in San Antonio. But the Jordan 3 at number 2, my runner-up for top cop of 2018. So the solution, what was number 1? So predictable. Let me have a drink of water. Make sure the palette is right. Make sure the voice is ready to go. But obviously, yes, people, it had to be the Concord. Why? Because this was the most anticipated sneaker of the year. If you did not get a pair, you were very upset. If you got a pair, you're very happy. If you're trying to sell a pair, you're very upset. But rumor has it that there's going to be a restock of these, and I'm telling you, the demand for these were insane. And I did not do a raffle, I didn't do a reservation, and of course I'm not going to deal with those people to get them for me. I simply walked in at a time and I waited and I got them at retail. But y'all know me, I always flip it and drop the sneaker down for a price where I don't come out of pocket as much. But this high cut patent leather, the 45 on the back, you could not go wrong with this sneaker. You had to have these in the collection. And obviously I had the 2011 version, which are now going to be my beaters. I held off for a whole year plus of wearing those until I was able to secure this 2018 version. So I have a reason to wear my 2011 version and beat them up while these will chill for a while. I don't know when I'm going to wear it. A lot of sneaker YouTubers are saying they're getting rid of their Winlock 82s because they kind of look the same way. I don't feel that way. You know, if you feel like that's kind of a redundant sneaker, I get it, I do. I really get it. But for me, I have so much navy blue, and it's just a different sneaker. Plus, I had to put a little effort into getting the Winlock 82. Some people, they were GRs. No, they weren't. They were limited general release, and I didn't want to pay that $238. So I had to make some moves to get those for the price that I wanted. But trust me, you're going to see 95% of sneaker YouTubers vote this as number 1 because of the anticipation. We have been waiting for years for this sneaker, and for good reason. And for good reason. You know, look at the styling of this thing. This is just a dope sneaker. It doesn't mean go out and act a fool when you cop the sneaker or do things to people. It just means get it and really appreciate it. You know, that 45 on there is a good touch because that's what he wore. Obviously my 2011 has a 2.3 on it, and it's not as pronounced. So sneaker of the year for me is the 2018 release of the Jordan 11 with the 45 on the back, and obviously the high cut patent leather. So that concludes my video on my top cops of 2018. Hope you enjoyed it. Do comment below and tell me what you agree about. I know some of you are going to be looking at some of the sneakers going, what? Remember, it's my list. It's what I like. You guys know I'm a sneaker OG. I have an appreciation for some of the sneakers that the younger generation don't care for because they may not understand it. But it's about liking what you like, copping what you like, and it's your money. And like I always say, it's not about how much you paid for the sneaker. It's why'd you pay that much. Remember, comment, like, subscribe, and let's keep pushing for that 700. And hey, appreciate all you guys, and I'm out here. Boom.
The solution.